Hey everybody, I just wanted to give you a quick tour of some of the tools that we have in the ShoeMoney tool system. The first is probably the most featured tool and the most talked about is the domain marketplace tool. And the way this works is, for years we've talked about how we found domains that had links, going back 5+ years, give or take some, and how we've registered those domains and instantly, the site's ranked accordingly. So we decided, just because we have a database of, 15 to 17,000 of these things that are waiting to be processed, there's just, we don't want to just make a bunch of spam sites for them, so we thought we would open them up to the public. And so basically, when you are a member of ShoeMoney Tools, you have access to this. You can see there's a lot on the table here. They start at $10, and I think the max price really depends on the amount of government EDU and military links, and also just total links. So in the fields, we just have the regular. It actually X's out the domain name. These domains, by the way, are actually currently not registered. The reason we don't register them is because if we register them and then the Googlebot or whoever comes and they see it's a parked page, then they tend to get delisted. So what we do is we just supply you with a name, you can register it and send it to wherever you want. So it's all on you basically. So like this one, for instance, has roughly 9,500 links, 4 EDU links, and the price would be $42 to have that sent to you. This one's a .com. It's relatively shorter. 2,600 links, 3 EDU. You can sort them by EDU links. So like some of these have, this one has 99 EDU backlinks, 92, 90, there's several here. You can sort them by military links, which military ones are pretty hard to find. But government ones, or like this one has 84 government links. But again, they're harder to find. The EDU ones are definitely better. But you can get some, with government links. So then when you want to buy it, you just click the buy now. It redirects you to the processor, and it actually does a double checking of the domain availability. It's like a fail-safe for us. And then, it comes from ShoeMoney Media Group. We've done over, 20,000 transactions in the last 5 years, so we have a very good reputation with PayPal. And there you go. You just put in your info, and then you're delivered the domain. And that is the domain marketplace. This is by far my favorite tool. Writing ad copy is a painstaking process for me. And I wanted to figure out a way a couple years ago to ease that process. So if we go, let's click on Ad Generator. I'm just going to show you. Now what this does, first let's give it a keyword for a niche. So let's just say dentist. And we'll just say our display URL is dentist.com. And the click URL, we'll say dentist.com. You could pretty much do whatever you want after this / landing page, whatever. So for right now, we're just going to use the keyword in the ad copy. We'll cover the more advanced dynamic keyword insertion in a second. But let's go ahead and generate ads. Now what it's going to do is hit all major search engines and pull the actual ad copy that is currently being used. So as you can see, here we go. There's a ton of dentist ad copies online. So it looks like there's quite a bit. So what we're going to do now is just quickly import these into our Google AdWords account. So by clicking on that, we just copy it. Then we go into our Google AdWords account and go into make multiple changes, add update text ads, and then just paste that in. Go to next. The keyword generator tool is very simple to use. You type in a keyword, let's just say ringtones, and it is going to generate. And actually we get these from about 9 different sources, and we try to get fresh resources. So a lot of the places we get it from, ISP data, various APIs with all kinds of different services. And it takes about a few seconds to get all the new ones because we want to make sure that we have the freshest one, and there they appear. So these are the most recent search for terms. Like, as you see, there's several of these here, and you can actually import them into the ad generator, which we showed you earlier. So you can pretty much make an instant campaign for almost any niche. And, finish. So then all of a sudden we have these into our account. Now there's going to be a couple of them that will have exclamation points. It's usually one or two. It's just because in some cases the URL structure just doesn't work properly. So we can just remove those very quickly. Actually, there was only one. Oh, there was two. So we remove those two. Now again, like here's one for Colorado. We can remove that. There's one for Minnesota, Seattle, Arizona. You can kind of just go through, and this isn't just a drop-in replacement. It's just something. Basically, the concept behind this is that people already have been running these ads for a long time. So, and you can see it also has our destination and display URL for everyone. So what we're going to go ahead and do is post these changes. So now I'm going to go ahead and refresh my account here. And there we go. Now as you can see, it's imported all of those ads into my account. And it's actually imported 113. Now, depending on your account, you might have some limitations of only doing 50 at a time or whatever. We have, because we do so much pay-per-click, we have a little bit leeway in our account to do more stuff. But basically, so this is going to automatically rotate them for you. Now obviously you're going to want to, and again, this isn't just a drop-in replacement, you're going to want to edit these. So some of them probably doesn't apply to you, so you can just go through and delete what you want. But maybe out of these ones you might find 10 that work for you, and you run with those. So it's a simple way to find some ad copy that works for you and run with it. Now we're going to look at the keyword tracker utility. So as you can see, I've already put some other ones in here earlier today. Say market leverage. I can see over time where I ranked 47th down, up, down to number 1 actually for a couple days, and then back up, and then kind of plateaued a little bit. So it kind of charts your growth, and there's no limit to the amount of keywords you can track in here in the positions, and it shows you the ranking today, yesterday, and then a week ago, and it will show you a month. We don't really have a month worth of data yet, but that is what this does. They're also very easy to just remove. You can just delete and the keywords are removed. The local keyword generator is a nice tool when doing pay-per-click for local stuff. Basically, you just enter your zip code, enter the radius in miles, how far around you want to go, your keywords, like let's stick with the theme of dentist, so let's say dentist, teeth, whitening, that's probably not spelled right, whatever. Yeah, so then we'll just go ahead and do multiply, and it's going to, as you can see, here's all the surrounding areas, so it's going to give us a lot of good keywords with locations. And it just goes on, including zip codes, everything spelled out, not spelled out. A lot of great combinations when doing pay-per-click on a local level. Great tool. Keeping with the theme of local keyword tools, this is one of my favorites in doing local pay-per-click, which is basically you put in a keyword, and I'm just going to move my window a little bit, and it will show you, let's stick with the dentist thing. So I'm going to put in dentist, I'm going to put in my zip code, but you can also enter in a city, state, the radius, and then I'm going to say find local competitors. We'll search for names of companies, basically brand names if you will. So you can kind of just go through here and you can generate quite a keyword list. Now of course you'd want to narrow this down. Dentist is a weird field, I've already actually gone through all this, but to just the names or the actual the established business name.